So, something happens with a booking for some newlyweds. You want to know what it was? Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey, yo, welcome to Cruise Chatter. This is Editor Studios, bringing you some news of the day. So, even for experienced cruisers, getting the correct travel documentation together ahead of their sailing can be complicated, as different cruise lines and destinations have different requirements. Neglecting to do so could lead to delays at the cruise port or worse, cause the guests to be denied boarding and miss the cruise without any refund or compensation. So what happens if you change your name after booking your cruise, but before embarkation day? This is exactly what is leading to issues for a travel agent who has booked a Royal Caribbean cruise and airfare package for a recently married couple. Now that she has her new passport, the agent has to update her bookings with the newlywed's new last name, which he says comes with a more than a $200 fee. Most likely, the fee is related to changing the airfare portion to the Air Sea package, as Royal Caribbean does not typically charge a fee for updating names ahead of their cruises. Per Royal Caribbean website, updating a person's name for the sailing is usually free, but guests who booked airfare through the Miami-based cruise line might also be subject to change fees if their airfare has already been assigned to an airline, which seems to be the case here. Considering the travel agent posting on Reddit did not know these policies, it makes one wonder how experienced and reputable he really is. Ooh. So how and when to update your name? With cruises often booked months or even years in advance, sometimes changes are inevitable. In addition to getting married, circumstances could also arise in which an original guest can no longer be part of the voyage and someone else takes their spot. According to Royal Caribbean's website, name changes and substitutions can be made by calling the cruise line directly or through the travel agents who made the booking until the final electronic manifest is sent to the ship. Typically, the final manifest is submitted 1 hour before sailing after check-in concludes and all guests are required to be on board. Groups have slightly different rules where name changes are only allowed until the final option date when the payment is due in full, which will be at 180 days or 120 days before the cruise, depending on the length of the itinerary. If a guest legally changes their name prior to the sailing and is not able to make it match their documents in time, guests will need to be prepared with another supporting document to verify their identity when they arrive at the cruise port. Acceptable supporting documents include a state, county, or province-issued marriage license, a divorce decree, government-issued name change documents, and official adoption papers. As a disclaimer, these are Royal Caribbean's current policies and are subject to change. If a name change or substitution applies to your booking, make sure to confirm documentation requirements for your cruise line as soon as possible to avoid any mishaps or missed cruises. So, do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? So, take care of business before you do. And like always, do your best research to get the right stuff done on time. And you could always, go through different websites, make calls, call travel agents. Don't pay attention to any Facebook posts or anything else. Speak to somebody that is responsible, that it works with the company, that is involved in it, and will give you the right answer. And always ask for a name and make sure where you're calling from and who you're talking to, and write that number down also. Okay? So do your stuff. Remember, it's your trip. Make the best out of it. So, thank you all. This is Editor Studios for Cruise Chatter. Talk to you all soon.